Right here.
Oh. Far away.
Yeah, last
Oh, you're
chance.
offline.
If you haven't grabbed health stones yet, please do so now. Your locks do have shards. Or at least Orlock does, he's advertising it.
Yeah, no major healing potions for this. I want the greater shadow potions.
That's why we're giving them out.
And we
we'll
want
check
shadow
to make sure
buff for
everybody has them in
everybody.
effect.
Yeah,
In a
we'll
sense, they
Please,
heal
before it's too
twice
late.
as much as a healing potion in terms of shadow damage.
May your generosity
Go ahead and
be
take your
returned
shadow
to you
pot,
a
first one.
hundredfold.
Sorry, could I get a summon? Don't you want to use a shadow pot after your first shadow pot, though?
Yeah, they're both on the same cooldown, so you only want to use shadow pots unless you're completely out of them.
I suppose, yeah, if you're out, right. Does anyone have another spare greater nature? Farum does. Who needs it? Val, grab it from
Hit your shadow pot.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Did you get a third shadow pot, bud? I'm good. Okay.
Anybody else need greater shadow protection potions? They are very important.
By the way, just a heads up for all the other pallies. If you cast your, what is it? That instant one, that counts as a heal, even though it's a DPS against the tank or against the boss.
Ah, so now we know what happened.
Jet, do you need to switch
Yeah.
the groups around?
Which spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna move things around.
Rid have the
Holy
regular
shock.
one. Oh yeah, don't use Holy Shock, that's a heal.
I just got a fizzle when I tried to cast Holy Shock on the boss.
That might have
I
been
didn't.
because you were on cooldown.
Don't use Holy Shock. Just use Exorcism.
Yeah. Because when I got up there, I cast all the other things, and I figured, well, that's a defensive or offensive spell as well, so I used it, and I couldn't heal when it came to my turn.
One thing we forgot to do last time, which we'll want to do this time, let's make sure we do a lay on hands on the tank before we go in. Or before we pull, rather.
For those of you that have the add-on, set your add-on to 3-4, 5-6, 2-8.
We have kings.
Please look at your group number and memorize what it is.
Group should be okay, though. I think. Group 8 I had to just put together.
Is there enough mana regen for the paladins during the fight to pop a lay on hands mid-fight as well?
I've got
I would think so.
mana potion and the other one.
Should not be taking mana potion.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, you're not healing that often. I was thinking, because the improved lay on hands thing's going to wear off. And when it's your turn to heal, just hit a lay on hands to get it going again.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I'll go last on the other one because I'll be using a lot more mana.
Yeah, you'll be able to get your mana back because you have a whole minute. You gotta wait.
Alright, then call it later in the fight then?
Yeah, let's figure out who's going to do it.
We'll
So-
need a macro to tell us when we need to do it.
Well, we'll want to do it once inevitable dunes start going out. Then we'll want lay on hands on the tank.
The 2 minutes in.
Yeah, when the first one's about to go off, I'll call for it.
We won't be here.
And I hope that hope laying of hands doesn't count as a buff, or I mean as a heal.
It does. So
It will. So the next paladin, when inevitable doom is coming, the next paladin whose turn it is to heal will do their lay on hands.
Okay, got it.
So we can figure out who's doing it first, but then
Well,
the next paladin can.
Don't forget there's a 2-minute cooldown after you hit it, right? So, because if we're going to start the fight with him having that, you can't cast Lay on Hands for 2 minutes.
right. So we're saying not to start with it. We're saying once inevitable doom starts, then cast Lay on Hands.
Gotcha.
Because that's when it matters more. So that's when I need the mitigation. Is because then I'm taking shadow damage because I only have one shadow protection pot because I'm popping stone shields.
So do we even need it at the beginning of the fight, or should we just
No,
wait till-
we don't.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need lay on hands to start. We'll want it when we need the extra mitigation.
I believe there's a priest cheese move you can do on this. So holy priests, when they die, they turn into a little angel and have unlimited cast them for like a little bit, right?
Yep.
I believe when they die in this, you can still do that. I don't think you're stuck to the minute timer.
Yeah, that's
But
correct.
Like I said, and so I'm just saying that a lot of raids were using that as a cheese move to get that extra healing. And what they would do is they would not CC, but they would
Soulstone?
yeah, Soulstone that guy, and you would do it twice in a run, and you would just you would cheese heal it through it. It actually worked a couple of times on us when we were doing it, and we stopped using it, but it works. I'm just saying, if you feel you need it, you could do that too.
Do any of our priests have that though? I don't see a lot of that.
Right.
We should need it. We would have had this down. We just got to make sure, everybody, you're not taking a health pot. You have your shadow pots in effect. We'll get it.
Right. So since I have my second monitor here, I'll click over to jump down to the other chat channel when the inevitable doom is coming up.
Holy shadow pot.
We will go ahead and follow you whenever you're ready.
Cal,
Yes, I said you were ready, didn't I? Did I click the wrong thing?
are
I
you going
clicked
to drink a
something.
shadow pot?
Yes, I am. There it is, this drink.
Can we get a prayer of shadow protection on Doctor?
Make
Maybe
sure
one
that
Santa.
shadow pot's on your bar.
Right. That's everyone ready. Get into position. Then healers, go ahead and drop down to your channel.
Yep, as soon as we can. Yes, Val is tanking. Alright, as soon as you're here, pop down.
Remember, don't go nuts until after you have the buff. Yeah, it'll put it in raid what group it is, and it'll call it out also what you have to be watching. Pull off, you good?
Everybody here? We'll get the rune at the end.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
hold.
Good. Billy.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
Another will do in 15 seconds.
Alright, Ranger, you're doing lay on hands. When it's your turn. Good. Good. Good, good. I think the area set in range is my camp.
Remember your second pot.
Good. And that's it. Good. Good.
And Nancy.
Good. Good. There. Get it around. Italy. Good. Equal. Good. Trey.
Ranger's down.
Finish if you can. Health stone if you can. Into your balsa if you have not already gone. Inspect it.
I can't heal.
Any chance for a
I couldn't heal. The time wasn't.
No.
Too fast.
We stayed alive a lot longer that time. It was just DPS wasn't there yet.
Still recharging.
Yeah, even if your shadow pot hasn't run out, we probably need to take him on a timer, just so that we're not having him on cooldown. Because I took my pot just in time and I stayed up a little bit longer.
Try this one again.
I don't think we have enough pots to do that.
We don't have enough pots, and I'm not sure if we have the DPS as it stands.
Okay.
Either be taking up Gothic for the next 45 minutes, or we'll be done. What's the plan?
Pots for now.
I figured.
What we were saying in the other channel, looking at the numbers, if a couple of our newer members, our newer DPS members, were swapped out for like, say, Stoop or another regular, we would definitely have this down. We're like literally that close. So healer's great. That was an awesome rotation.
Hey, we did it!
Re-hop back into the main chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out there.
Why do you think it was so cool?
Would it be prudent next time to use 3 shadow pots?
I did use 3 on both attempts.
Yeah, same here.
Just before. No, what? I'd have known I wouldn't have taken it.
One of those fights you don't want to get.
And speaking of like all the pots we had tonight were from the guildings over the last like month doing the events and turning stuff in. So thank you everyone for chipping in on that. We were only able to put so many attempts in and eventually get it down because of all the help we got.
That being said, it did take months to get those, so if you can, try and make your own buy-in.
Or continue to, if you can't make it, keep donating. We're just going to make sure we'll still have some saved for sure. So next week we should have enough for another full move. But after that, we got it.
What are the maps
Grave moss.
for? 4 Grave Moss, 4 Fade Leaf, and a Dream Foil.
As an herber, you can purchase them, farm a different way.
That SM farm, very specific spots. Sometimes it is like a draw. Look at the draw with like the node spawns, but I mean, I started to do that a little bit on my wife's mage, and it definitely like it's not super difficult. It's just you got to put in the time. Jed, you want to throw up a like a 5-minute timer?
Yep, we'll